All right, everybody. This is part two of episode one. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Really working hard on these ones. This particular episode, part two, I'm actually going to talk about the games instead of freaking out how everything's disappeared. I will bring up some of the past, of course. I wanted to talk a little bit how it all started for me, but I'll also be talking about Sega, and I'll be talking about my current adventure, my attempt to make a game, all that kind of stuff. Hope you guys enjoy, and yeah. Here we go. Part two of episode one. It's crazy to think the difference between now and when I was growing up, before the cell phone, social media. You actually went places and did things, and I know kids do that now. It's not like they're not doing that now, but it was like different back then. You didn't have a choice. You didn't have the cell phone. You didn't have social media. You had to meet up and hang out with your buddies. And I remember playing a lot of games growing up, and I used to collect bottles and run into this local store in Suncoast. Back then it was called Circle K. Circle K brand is still around, but the store was bought out. It's Moe's Mart now. But yeah, no, I used to collect bottles, play Donkey Kong, and hours spent on Dragon's Lair just trying to beat that game was just ridiculous. But it was such a good time, man. And I don't know, just going to the stores and stuff like that, and meeting up with friends afterwards, and go out and get in trouble. It was a good time. Good time for sure. Currently, I'm working for a motocross training facility, Whiskey Throttle Compound, and in my spare time, I decided to dive back into all the retro games and stuff. It's been a lot of fun. Sharing it with the kids has been a blast. They get to experience an arcade in the shop. I built one for the shop so the kids could enjoy it, and some of the older guys can kind of reflect on it and stuff. It's been a really good time, man. And it's just like finding out like Galaga was the owner of Whiskey Throttle, was one of his favorite games, and man, he got on there and just smoked the high score. And it's just fun, like knowing like he has the memories too, and he thinks about when he was younger, and how he used to play the games and stuff with his brother. And I don't know, gaming I think was really important. It was a culturally important medium in my era. It's kind of crazy how you can just play a game. Like if I play Moon Cresta, it brings back a flood of memories of the drive-in theater in Florida I used to go to all the time, and man, just a lot of great memories, like all the movies and stuff I saw there, and the friends I met up with there, and just experiencing a drive-in theater all together. It's wild. I mean, speaking of movies, I think it was a really important that time and era. We had video stores. There were VHS tapes, but yeah, no. I mean, I made good friends with the people that owned the shop in this plaza, and this plaza is where I used to go to the matinee movies in the afternoon. The theater's been long gone, but we go to the movies now, and I still enjoy it quite a bit. I don't know if my kids feel the same way when they go to the movies, other than just it's expensive. But outside of that, man, it's just it's about creating memories with people and having fun. Like I still have good memories of Minecraft and stuff. So hopefully that can continue to carry on, where not everything is just brought to you to your home or your phone. Retro gaming, the arcade, it's all where it started for me, but I continued gaming, throughout my whole life, and I really do enjoy it. I enjoyed it so much that, I bought many of the consoles that came out. I couldn't make up my mind which one I wanted. And, I mean, looking at the games nowadays, the modern games and titles, yeah, I would have never guessed it would be like this as a kid.
What place are you in now?
Being able to share it with my kids is another big thing to me, and I don't know. I really do enjoy it, and so much so that I wanted to make a career out of it. And that would be my first step into the gaming world as far as Sega is concerned, where I decided that that was the route I wanted to take, and you know what? I wasn't disappointed. Man, talking about Sega's got me in the feels for real. Putting these pictures together, I was like, my God, I miss these people. I miss this job. I miss waking up every day and looking forward to being surrounded by like-minded people. You know, they weren't just gamers, they were artists, musicians, just creative people. Now, the job wasn't perfect, man. We had brutal deadlines and just, some crazy times, but we all had each other's back. We all believed in what we were doing, and it was awesome. I'm glad I got this memory. Sega holds a lot of cherished memories for sure.
Anyway, man, what? I gotta stop recording shit now. It's like recording stuff.
That was my squad right there, the Phantasy Star online squad. Man, every time we would reach a milestone or get something done under pressure and stuff, I'd make sure I took them to like Starbucks or somewhere, kind of give them a treat. These guys, man, they had my back 100%, and they were fun to work with for sure. What you're looking at right now, this is like a team building Sega barbecue kind of thing going on. Really good time, man. It's just the whole structure, the company itself, everything, and the people that work for it. You can tell, like, people are on a good level, good vibe. You know what I mean? And it was fun times for sure. And like, I got closer. Like, some of these guys were like family to me at one point. I invited them to the house for Christmas and playing games and just hanging out. I love it and I miss it, and I just hope I can achieve something like this again. I don't know if you guys remember midnight releases, where you would get a physical copy of a game at a store, and there was so much like excitement and build up for it, and you pre-ordered it, and then you basically got excited to go down to GameStop in the middle of the night and pick up your copy of whatever you pre-ordered and share that energy with other people. And man, I just love that, what gaming can do for people, and how much it's more than just a hobby. It's a culture, and it was inevitable that I would try to create my own game. And I've tried smaller projects. They didn't quite work out the way I wanted them to, but I gave it a shot. And I think the last project I worked on was a little brutal, because I think it started off as a concept that I wanted to do for my son, and then it just kept growing and growing and growing. And I learned a lot. Don't get me wrong, I did learn a lot, and I just reached a point that I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I was trying to take on too much for one person, or just the feedback I was getting. The game I was making wasn't, what people wanted to play. I don't know what it was, but I knew something was wrong and I had to pull the plug on it. So I finally just let it go. I did upload it to itch.io so people could check it out. But overall, yeah, not a disappointment. A little bit of a letdown, but never a disappointment with that one. I enjoyed making it, and I had fun. My family and stuff testing it for me and everything, and then the child I was making it for, he did enjoy it, but it just wasn't the game for him. So we'll see what happens the next time I give it another shot, if that day ever comes. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up here, man. I still got a lot more stories to share with you guys, especially when it comes to the gaming stuff. I mean, been doing it my whole life, but I guess I just want to wrap it up here and thank everybody for watching, and hopefully that inspires you to go to an arcade, continue this kind of family tradition moving forward. Yeah. Talk to you guys later. Aloha. Take care.